last time around it really went down to the wire, and this time around also we've seen the kind of campaigning, the kind of rallies, which just shows how important this is and how high the stakes are for both the political parties. Of course, for the BJP, the biggest question is that how far this anti-incumbency has managed to seep in and whether this has been, has there been enough done for the voters. As far as the Congress is concerned, the largest question is, since Kamal Nath is their biggest face, it's also personally a do or die election for him. If you keep the age factor in mind, many would say this is possibly his last opportunity, and that is why he's putting all eggs in one basket.
Oh, absolutely. And I've heard this from voters here in Chhindwara saying ये उनका आखिरी चुनाव हो सकता है. And then once he retires from active politics, Chhindwara का नंबर शायद 100 साल बाद आएगा to become a chief minister's constituency. So that there is this sentiment here in his pocket borough that this perhaps is his last chance, and there is an emotional connect, and he's the face for getting the chief ministership in Madhya Pradesh. And there are some comparisons also made, even in pockets where there were BJP supporters. They did mention, look at Baramati, Sharad Pawar's constituency, look at Rajnandgaon, Raman Singh's constituency, look at Patan, Bhupesh Baghel's constituency, look at what has been done in Sifai and Azamgarh, Mulayam Singh Yadav's constituency. So what they're saying is that when you become the constituency of a chief minister, development automatically follows. A reference was also made to Budhni and Jait village of Shivraj Singh Chouhan, and therefore there is this thinking that should we let go of that opportunity to become the CM's constituency. But then there is also the larger question of who is the right person for Madhya Pradesh, who's the right person for Bhopal, and that is why I'm saying it is not an easy election to call.
Yeah.
There are very strong voices from both sides, and both sides have convincing argument as to why they think their candidate is the right candidate. The only thing is Congress party is asking, are the BJP supporters sure that Shivraj Singh Chouhan is their CM candidate?
Yeah. Arunima, just stay on with us. We'll continue to come back to you. As Arunima is pointing out, looks like just like last time, this election will also go down to the wire. At this point, we also want to bring in our guests. We have Abhijit Majumdar, consulting editor, First Post, joining us. We'll shortly have the other guests joining us as well. Abhijit, good morning. Good to have you with us bright and early this morning on CNN News 18. Many experts and many reporters who've been on the ground have summarized the battle for Madhya Pradesh, essentially saying it's the battle of the two Kamals. Now, which Kamal will it be on the 3rd of December? That is something that the people will decide. But taking on from what Arunima was saying, if you draw comparisons to the battle that we saw last time, it looks like this time around it could be even a tighter battle. Would you agree with that analysis?
Yes, certainly so. Because the anti-incumbency, because BJP has spent more time in power now under Shivraj Singh Chouhan, so the anti-incumbency is going to be stronger this time. Is definitely, I mean, that is the biggest challenge that the BJP is fighting, which is why BJP has not projected Shivraj Singh Chouhan as the main CM face. Rather, it is going with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's popularity, and also BJP's strategy has been to address pockets of loyalties in Madhya Pradesh. It has fielded 3 central ministers and 4 MPs.
Correct.
Apart from very senior leaders like Kailash Vijayvargiya. And telling their voter base that any one of them could be the CM.
True.
So that is one of the ways BJP is trying to fight the anti-incumbency in Madhya Pradesh.
You know, Abhijit, I agree with the point that you're making, and we'll just talk about the Shivraj Singh factor in just a bit. The biggest concern for the BJP, of course, will be anti-incumbency. If you talk as far as the Congress is concerned, and this is what I was asking Arunima also a short while ago, it's almost become a prestige battle of sorts, specifically for the Congress because of what they saw in the last election. Despite coming to power, it was rebellion that led them to losing the power as far as the state is concerned. And that is why factors like Jyotiraditya Scindia and his presence, his aggressive presence on the ground becomes a huge talking point. How do you see the threat of Jyotiraditya Scindia? More importantly, how we've seen the narrative become extremely personal between the BJP and the Congress this time?
Yes, because, one must understand that this election is is almost like BJP versus BJP. It is if BJP loses, it is going to be because the voters voted against BJP, not for the Congress. And this is Mr. Kamalnath's probably last time, as I was listening to the program,
Yeah.
and as you guys rightly said, that this is his last chance of becoming Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. So Congress, I mean, he obviously is putting a lot of energy and intensity in this election, and again, they have to with leaders like Jyotiraditya Scindia, who at least in a very large chunk of Madhya Pradesh wields a fair bit of influence
Sure.
and popularity. It's sort of the Congress is targeting him. Congress also probably calculates that Jyotiraditya Scindia could be one of
True.
the people who BJP may consider as the future CM of Madhya
Yeah.
Pradesh. So, yes, and Jyotiraditya Scindia, of course, has a fair bit of dirt on the Congress, being for years, for
Yeah.
decades, one of the key insiders, not just
Sure.
in the party but also in the first family of Congress.
Yeah. Abhijit, I'll just request you to stay on with us. I see Nalin is also back with us. He's an author and columnist. Nalin, good morning. I'll just come to you in just a bit. We have some reactions coming in. We'd like to play those and we'll continue this conversation.
मेरे लिए चुनाव कभी टफ नहीं होता, क्योंकि मेरे लिए कार्यकर्ता और जनता स्वयं चुनाव लड़ती है। ये पार्टी की रणनीति थी कि वरिष्ठ कार्यकर्ताओं को भी लड़ाना है और उसमें हमेशा विपक्ष को चित करना, ये हमारे वरिष्ठ नेताओं का एक विशेष गुण रहा है।
हिंदुत्व के एक आइकन जी,
ऐसा है कि उनका एक गुण रहा है कि हमेशा विपक्ष को पछाड़ना। जब ये निर्णय लिया गया कि वरिष्ठ लोगों को लड़ाना है तो कांग्रेस 6 महीने तक तो बेहोश रही, उनको समझ में नहीं आया कि क्या निर्णय लें। और इसलिए हम मानते हैं कि वरिष्ठ नेताओं का निर्णय बहुत ज़बरदस्त था और उसके कारण एकदम हमको बढ़त मिल गई और उसी दिन से, जिस दिन हम लोग क्लियर हुए, सरकार बनाने की श्योरिटी हो गई।
हम तत्पर सिर्फ मां की कृपा मांगने आते हैं, इसके अलावा अभी तक तो हमने कुछ मांगा नहीं। कि वो ऐसी सामर्थ्य दें कि हम जीवन में बेहतर कर सकें, खुद के लिए नहीं, समाज के लिए और देश के लिए, और जो हम दुनिया को परिवार मानते हैं उसके लिए वो सामर्थ्य रहे कि हम उस रास्ते पर बेहतर ढंग से चल सकें। कि मां नर्मदा मध्य प्रदेश की जीवन रेखा है, तो मैं तो अभी ये देख रहा हूं कि हम मां